I'm gonna name some things.
Can we whisper this or not? Is that okay?
I don't know. My wife's listening right now, so I know she doesn't.
I love it when we whisper this segment. I like when we whisper this segment.
How does the whispering sound in my new microphone, Jack? Does it sound good?
I like that.
Yeah.
What if
All right.
Royals
Girl says I'm uncomfortable.
Everyone gets so uncomfortable with this. It's sad. I love it.
Yeah. Moist. Just say moist.
Well, wow. That's over the line.
Now you're uncomfortable. All right. Here we go. You got a year 2 quarterback who is a 5-star, who has a very talented arm, even though he underthrew a lot of players last year for some reason, but he has a really good arm. All right.
He was injured last year. He was not healthy last year.
Yeah. Lost a little weight, can scoot a little bit more, can move in the pocket. People forget that he is, Patrick Mahomes reincarnated. Okay.
And the newness is gone. And the new, I mean, we can talk about it. Let's build this up fully. Let's fully establish this situation. Okay. I need some detail to really get into it.
Yeah. So
he's not a freshman anymore, right?
Remember the arm angles, Jack? Remember the arm angles? He can do all sorts of things. Maybe he'll do a left-handed pass this year like Mahomes.
Yes.
How fun would that be? That could be
he's not kind of new. He's not within his first few months of living in Lincoln. He's been here now. He knows the coaches. He knows the players. He's spent a lot of time. He's become more actually the leader he tried to portray himself as, which is difficult as a freshman. That's not a rip on him. It's just difficult to be that guy as a freshman.
19-year-old, yeah, for sure.
But you sometimes you try and manifest something, right? Because you think you should. I've done this before in my own life, but then you start to get experience, you start to actually be that person, and you're like, oh, wow, I actually can do this. I don't have to just sort of put up the front that I can. So you got
all right, so you start there. Oh, hey, Jack, we also forgot his play caller is one of the best offensive minds in college football and has been a proven commodity at every stop that he's had. And he doesn't have to worry about being a head coach anymore. He is an offensive coordinator and play caller.
Also, he's been refreshed by traveling around the world.
The guy is a gallivanter. He loves gallivanting. All right, so you start there. Oh, I thought Jack was about to leave for a moment. I thought something was happening upstairs for 5 seconds. Look at that. That's Holgorsen.
This is where Holgorsen's been just in the last 2 off seasons.
Just put there. Oh, he went to South America.
We should get some. We should get some. Now, this is the map in 1982. So this is the Soviet Union here.
Oh, nice.
So some of it might not be accurate.
It's like the Beatles boundaries. Song. He's back in the USSR.
Right, but here we are right there. Yeah. But Dana has been here and here and here and here. Wow. And not in the Soviet Union. India maybe there. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Here, that's Europe? The Middle East. Probably not. Europe. All up in here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Definitely. All right. So I'm going to get some. This is going to be our allegory for Dana throughout the year.
Perfect. This could be
and
good.
we're gonna put little. I'll get some tabs and we can put where he's been. We'll have to get that graphic from the Pinstripe Bowl. Yes, can somebody effort that? Thank you.
Dana Jab says Dana traveled back in time to Soviet Russia. He has incredible ability.
He may have.
To do things. Yeah,
he may have. There's a chance that he actually was the one who made the wall come down in Germany. It's Dana Holgorsen from 2024. Went back in time. And we didn't know it, but 2024 Dana Holgorsen was there. People don't think of that, and I think that's possible. But he's refreshed from those travels, Josh. I mean, that's the reality of it. He's refreshed. He's living a new life, like you said. Not a head coach, doing what he wants to. WFH sometimes, that kind of thing. Living life, that sort of thing. And it's really refreshed him.
Wow, what a life! What a life! All right, so that's the quarterback and the play caller. Oh, Jack, I mean, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Emmett Johnson averaged 20-plus touches per game in the final 4 games, over 100 yards from scrimmage per game over the last 4 games when the Gallivanter took over as his play caller. Interesting. Could he maybe be a force to reckon with for Nebraska's offense in 2025?
Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah, you haven't heard this a lot, that Emmett Johnson could be good this year. But
no,
in this
not
scenario,
even Michael has said this. This is us. This is only us.
We own this. I am going to protect the intellectual property of that before Michael comes for it.
Plant the flag.
Plant the Emmett Johnson flag. Yes, working together, they've been great. If we're doing our best case scenario, Emmett plus Dana equals Hart. Basically,
there you go. Perfect. And then Jack, let's move to the wide receiver room, which is upgraded. No longer is the guy who was wide open against Iowa and could have maybe scored a touchdown and ended the game and then dropped the pass. No longer is he on the roster. I love Mr. Banks, but I like my dog more. And that guy's not around. Meanwhile, they upgraded. They got Dane Key. They got Isaiah Hunter. They have all these freshmen that are coming in. Oh, don't forget about Ja'Cory Barney, who was like one of the few bright spots on the offense this year. And we're not even talking special teams, but he's going to have 1 billion returns for 1 billion yards on special teams this year.
Also, he'd in the maybe we learned as much from that practice that I was not at, but I read about, heard about, and watched some video of about Ja'Cory Barney kind of taking a new position within this team. As sort of a hype man leader that he wouldn't have had as a freshman. Perhaps there's a new generation that is kind of a new non-groin kick, post-groin kick generation, you might say, that is starting to take the reins of the leadership and kind of the mental state of this team. I would say that would be, if that were true, that would be important.
And then, Jack, there's the offensive line that people are saying would make the 1995 group look like a bunch of idiots. It's I think how
no one said that. No one said that.
Oh, okay. But they could
There's
be
no
good.
one that said that.
Jack, the word that people are using to describe the offensive line lately is strength. Could they be a strength of the football team? A strength of the offensive side of the ball? If the offensive line, Jack, has a strength, then everything else that we just mentioned takes care of itself.
It even gets better. It even gets better. And the reason people think that obviously is because of the potential of the 2 transfers, right? I think you're kind of and you're kind of at status quo. Of course, you lost some guys who are part of that status quo, but you still have a weird amount of depth, honestly, of guys who have played and some choices and some depth. If you have injuries, which you will have injuries, you always do. Yeah. But it's like you've got that. You think you're gonna, and then whatever you build on that with the transfers, I feel like that's the uphill. And if those transfers, Josh, both hit, here's exactly what it looks like. Both of those guys are hits, right? And then you have some real development by some of the young guys like Gatula. Gatula takes a big step because he kind of got thrown into action as a young guy last year. And then what the center, Evans, right?
Justin Evans.
Evans, yeah. If Evans' position change really, I mean, I don't know if that feels like his natural position or not, because he was playing guard before. But he's always been pretty, I mean, I've thought pretty well of him. The people who have know more about offensive line that I've heard from have liked him generally. If he moves to center and continues to go on that upward trend, I mean, this is the scenario that you're talking about. And I think those are the guys too. It's the 2 transfers and maybe Gatula and Evans when you're talking about ceiling for me.
All right, so we just named all of those things.
But you still have Prohaska and Corcoran and Lutovsky and Kanak and all those guys, yeah.
By the way, I haven't told you, Michael loves the way you say Lutovsky, how you call him Lutovsky. He thought that you were doing a bit and calling him tough.
Lutovsky.
It's Lutovsky.
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 Somebody go to the Huskers website where they pronounce it.
It's Lutovsky.
I actually want to hear it from my own ears. I don't.
He was like, "That's a good bit by Jack to call him tough."
Okay, I don't take everything as gospel that he says. Where is this? Hold on, I'm gonna play it, but you won't be able to hear it. Shoot. Unless I pull up the screen. Where is it? All right.
Don't do that. Just play it in your own ears. You don't have to screen share.
Don't talk. I want to hear this. Okay, he said Lutovsky.
All right, Jack. So we have now
in the range of mispronunciations. That's so minor. It's so minor, though. How did you even notice that? That's like Rayola.
I mean, I've noticed. I've always why does he call him Lutovsky? D'Lo writes, Jack. Talking this out, I now have significantly more confidence in the offense than the defense. All right, we just did all of those things, Jack. Let's put it into a bowl and stir it around. What's the ceiling for the offense? Top 25?
I think that's about right. Yeah, top 25.
Can you imagine
that's what I was going to say.
The equation of the season if Nebraska's offense is top 25? Can you imagine what that would mean? If you just want to go straight points, and again, so not the fancy stuff, 25th last year would mean 33.5 points per game.